Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of People's Lima. I am your host, Eric Lima, once again. It's episode 214 this time around. Well, I just checked the weather. It seems like we're just going to get a coating around here. It's always north and west of us. They're getting all the good stuff, but that's all right, though. Well, we don't mind everybody else getting the good stuff. We'll just get coating, no problem. Who knows? I'll be hanging around doing a little fight scraping. Oh, I'm doing some sanding and salt. I'm doing some salting. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. You know, just have some fun. You're like Clark Griswold in that shiny silver sled. Ying! There you go! Whee! That'd be some fun. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I bought another game. Where is it? Here we go. Hold on, just 1 second. Forgive me for a minute. Oh, look at my scenery. How cool is that? Well, got another Wii U game. Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. I'm trying to get all the games together. I think I'm considering also adding Super Mario 3D World to my Wii U collection, and I got the Wii Sports. Got the Wii Sports also, and that's what I want to get too. Wii Sports Club, I should say. So, getting the Wii U is pretty cool, and I'm really excited having it. I haven't played much of it yet. Being on the internet and found out, we were without GameOldies.com for quite a while, and it's back. And the Internet Arcade got a makeover, and a lot of things are changing, and so it's probably a good thing to keep track of. Let me see. What else is going to go on? There'll be a lot of milestones. Like I said, a lot of milestones happening this year, and some good, some bad. It'll be 20 years since I worked at the Dartmouth Mall. Like I said, 15 of them over at Ruby Tuesday, 5 of them over in working for the cleaning crew there. Like I said, there's only so many years working there. Figured a change would be good, and that's one important thing is a change. I've been through quite a lot over the years. Ever since we moved to this house, with my 20th year living here, and I know a lot of people, moving here was for the first time back in '95. I just turned 18, and then all of a sudden, a few weeks after that, come to find out that the house has been sold. The house you lived in, you grew up in the '80s and 90s, and now it's been sold because the family's expanding, and we moved to the north end of Bedford. When I first moved here, excuse me, that was my phone. Let me see. And I was checking out. Hold up. Okay. Sorry about that. It's cool having it's cool having a phone like this. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, moving here was for the first time around a very, very difficult time for me. I was in the middle of getting being homeschooled. I was 18 years old, and I've been through a lot. I ran away from this house a couple of times because I think it's all the frustration of trying to adjust to a different life in a different house, a different setting. Everything's changing. I just got a job, and the difficulty of that was trying to adjust to a new home, and you're struggling with a lot, and you're arguing with your parents and all that. It had been difficult. I think for the first 3 years living here was a little bit difficult, was a little bit of a challenge, but when I moved down here to the basement and in '98, I just turned 20. I was turning 21. Everything's going. I had a little bit of leeway, a little bit of freedom, and I just had my job. I was really excited about a new room. I was really excited about everything going on. And I had all my activities back and all that. It's like you when you're limited with a lot of things, you're trying to put your focus on something else, and it's really difficult. Like when I had all my other activities and favorite things taken away from me when I was a kid, video games, baseball cards and all that. That's when I was obsessing after my ex-crush Paulette. And I kind of wondered, and I thought, if my parents had not taken these things away from me, I would have been busy with a lot of those things, and instead of having to chase after a girl that I like that will never like me back. You know, and so it's really difficult to comprehend every situation and understand a lot of things going on. And you know, I kind of wish that I behaved myself. You know, and I'm not a perfect person. I wasn't a perfect kid or anything like that. It was really difficult. And I have only myself to blame. You know, maybe people say, "Oh, you can't help it. Your childhood, you were abused and all that." Yeah, I was, but this was it was way back in the day. There's some aspects of my past that I would rather not talk about still, but the fact is that, you know, sometimes you need to be a more open person, more of a real person than you are, and just being real is very important. You know, that's why I don't hide behind no blank profile pic or anything like that, and I don't want to be considered a troll or anything like that. You know, like, you know, I figured, well, if I'm gonna be a real person, I better be real. Put up my real profile pic, just a picture of me saying hi and all that, and just not hide behind anything else. Like, if I want to honor somebody that, you know, like a friend, I honored a friend of mine that passed away a couple years ago, actually 3 years ago now, due to cancer. I put up his profile, his picture as my profile pic, remembering him, and it was, and the only time I'll do that, and just like I said, I like being creative. You know, the internet, the computer, YouTube, and all that helps me, you know, have an opportunity to be more creative than usual, and just I like to impress people, you know, with my creations and all that. Like, you know, create my own Power Rangers team when my idea for a Power Rangers team when the Super Sentai would come out, and they had, okay, I got an idea what to call them and all that, you know. But um, you know, I'm thankful for the internet. Many people call the internet sometimes a blessing and sometimes a curse. And I consider it you know, in the both sides of the coin. Here's why I see it. Sometimes it's a curse because, you know, you got the internet drama, you got the trolls, you got people arguing with you and all that. You know, they decide to make fun of your videos and just or make fun, you know, say some insulting things towards you and all that. It's a blessing because it gives you an opportunity to be creative. You know, to get you know, to get yourself out there, open yourself up a little bit, and just say, hey, you know, you be careful about what you say or what you do and all that. But at the same time, you know, just being yourself, and, you know, let the world know who you are and what you do. You know, and say hi to everyone out there. You know, communicate with your friends, your family members that are far away, and you know, you can find some cool stuff like the Internet Arcade and GameMoldies.com, two of the best sites ever on the planet. It helps you be creative with more pictures, and go shopping on some place like Amazon.com where you get games like these. You know, just I just am very, very appreciative of the internet, and I want to thank everybody, people that viewed my videos, and if you find them entertaining, great. 2015 to me will be more like, you know, an opening, you know, encouraging things, and just I'll talk about the same stuff like you know, football, how the Patriots are going to do against the Saturday, excuse me, against the Ravens. You know, the weather, whether that's going to be snow or crap like that, and you know, wrestling, and, you know, video games, and, you know, and I'll probably do some more dance moves, and I like to have a lot of fun a little bit. You know, I like dancing. I like music in general. Music, especially 80s and 90s music. I grew up in that decade, of those 2 decades, obviously. So, because I was born in '77, so you can guess how old I am. So I'm going to be 38 in a couple of months, which is so surreal. You know, and I don't look 38. I don't, you know, I look younger. You know, I think the key to looking younger, if you want to know what the secret is for looking younger, don't do drugs, don't smoke, and don't drink alcohol. I don't do any of that. I think that's, to me, that's the main key. And always shave. Always shave. You know, that's the, you know, if you want to look younger, that's the way to go. It's the closest thing to facial hair I did was sideburns. So, well, when I was a young teenager, and when I had to crush on all that, you know, I used to have the sideburns, try to impress her, because I think she liked Jason Priestley and Luke Perry. You know, they had the sideburns, and the girls dug them. So I thought, yeah, I'd impress girls by drawing the sideburns, and I tried that. It didn't work. And I shaved them off for quite a while. And then I started working at Ruby Tuesday, and I'd been a big fan of The Rock. And when The Rock had these big lamb chop sideburns, so like, Wolverine style almost. I started growing the lamb chop sideburns, and I thought it was really cool. And there's a lot of things I enjoyed, and I think being on the internet, especially on YouTube, you get music and everything else. It takes you back to a time where men are men or something like that, So I enjoyed the '80s growing up, and sometimes there's a lot of things in the '80s I liked. You go on Amazon.com, and you're like, oh, I want to get this, and this, and I'm able to do some shopping on Amazon.com, which is totally awesome. And got my own account and everything else, and I think it's, and just like I said, the pros and cons of the internet. The pros is you get to communicate with friends, buy stuff on the internet, and it's like almost like the internet's my personal time machine. I go back in the day, or it helps me check a lot of things like the weather, what's going on in WWE, baseball, football, Red Sox and Patriots and whatnot, and check out other videos, about old school music, old school shows, old school game shows, something like that. But the con is also you got trolls trying to diss you, trying to take you down, and all that, and you get Twitter drama. Plus, your computer can get hacked sometimes, and you probably get, there's some creepy guy on the other line. So you got to be careful what you say or do on the internet. And try to keep it positive in a positive light, and that's what my show is all about. And I apologize for some of my videos. I ranted and raved about some guy, but I don't worry about it anymore anyway. So I moved on from that, and just I just want to let everybody know it's a blessing to have YouTube and all that, and just want to say thank you viewers for tuning in, and the criticism, I do my own show for a reason, and I do things the way I want to do it for a reason. So I want to be me. I don't want to, I'm not here to please everybody else. I'm here to be real with people and just be myself, be who I am. And a lot of people appreciate that. A lot of people don't. It's like, I'm not here to be the most popular dude ever. I'm not going to be another Justin Bieber, having 15 minutes of fame on YouTube or crap like that. I just want to be me. I want to be Eric Lima, and that's who I am. The People's Lima is just an extension of me, as if saying, be zany and crazy, but at the same time, being real, being honest, and all that cool stuff. Just, I like to be real once in a while, and just, sometimes you get you have somebody that that grinds your gears, like, I don't like this guy, I gotta talk about him, I don't know why, but sometimes it's like, why even bother, what I'm saying? It's like, but I don't like it when people get to me and all that, but that's all right. Hey, I've heard all, sometimes when people insult you, it's like, yeah, I've heard a lot of insult before I try again. It's like, that may be a little crazy in the head sometimes, a little gone out to lunch or something like that. But at the same time, just being myself is very, very important. Just being who I am, just being proud of who I am. Just I smile on my face and everything else. So I say it's a blessing. Just be careful what you do on the internet. Be careful what you say on the internet. If your younger ones decide to go on the internet, ask your parents' permission. That's my first time seeing. What do you think? Huh? Well, my glasses. I don't know. Anyways, just let everyone know. Be careful out there when you're on the internet. What you do, what you say. And just watch yourselves. All right. Be yourselves. Don't hide behind anything else. You like the role play characters. That's fine, but just be careful. Balance the two. Balance your life out when it comes to the internet. Okay, this is the People's Lima. This is Eric Lima, a.k.a. the People's Lima, signing off on another episode, 214, saying, see you on the next episode of the People's Lima. Hopefully, it will be reporting on how the Patriots are doing against the Baltimore Ravens this Saturday at 4:35. So it'll be a very interesting game. So, be cool. Stay solid. Remember, kids, be like Billy. Behave yourself. Go have a nice day. Go shop at Kmart. Save the Texas Prairie Chicken. And hope everything you're going for hits the bullseye. Blessings to you and all. And your loved ones. Rock and roll. Peace. See ya. Be solid.